Well, yes, all of you. I think all of you are quite nice. I have already uploaded the exponents first exercise, and I think all of you have taken the practice. But till now, I have not got any feedbacks from your side that whether you are taking practice or not. Yes, few students, one or two students actually has informed me that they have not finished the first exercise, the first lesson, and they are asking me that if we start exponents or not. Listen, one thing is there that you are nowadays free almost in 24 hours. So this argument should not come that I am not getting time for doing the works on time. No, it should not be. I am going to proceed for the next exercise, exponents, and there I am going to explain how you handling the decimal systems. As for example, in decimal systems, suppose if I am going to consider one example here, say suppose 235.867, randomly I have taken a number. I am finding decimal point is here. This is the decimal point. Now, this decimal point, two parts are there in this particular number. One is known as the integer part, this side, and this side is known as the decimal part. Now, suppose if you want to shift these decimals for the calculation purpose, you want to shift this one to the right hand sides according to your requirement, or you may shift to the left hand sides. Simple shifting is not sufficient. Simple shifting is not sufficient. In that case, suppose if we are going to shift without doing any further calculations, then the value will change. I am going to change the decimal systems so that after changing the value will remain same. Is it clear? Suppose if we want to shift this one to the left hand sides, what we'll have to do? Suppose if it is going to the left hand sides, suppose if we want to change or shift the decimal point to the left hand sides, my left hand sides, in that case what you will have to do, left side you want to change, then in that case what you want to say, what I want to say, that how many digits you want to take the jump to the left hand side. Say suppose two figures. Suppose these decimal systems you want to change from here to this place by taking a jump of 2 digits. In that case the figures will going to see something like this, 2.35867. You can say sir has been shifted, but I am telling you these numbers and this number, much difference is there. It is 2 point something something, it is 235 point something something. Values difference is there. In that case, one calculations will be required here. What is that calculation? If you want to take a jump to the left hand side, in that case what you have to do, into 10 to the power, how many figures you want to shift? You are going to change by 2 digits. In that case, plus 2. This is only the procedure. So if we want to take a jump to the left hand sides, then into 10 to the power plus how many digits you are taking a jump. By the way, just opposite. Suppose if we want to take a jump by 1 digit to the right hand sides, to right side if you want to change, in that case what you will have to do, right side if you want to shift, then what you will have to do, suppose now to these decimal systems you want to shift here, this side. In that case what is happening? 2, 3, 5, 8 decimals 6, 7 into, in that case for adjustment purpose what you will have to do, into 10 to the power, by 1 digits you are going to change, then 1, because it is shifting to the right hand side, it will be -1. So what is the conclusions? If we want to change the decimals to the left hand sides, then plus sign should come. How many digits will come? Into 10 to the power that much digits plus. And if we're going to change the decimals to the right hand side, shift decimal to the right hand side, in that case what we'll have to do? 10 to the power. How many digits? 1 digits. And power is minus sign because we are shifting to the right hand sides. This is only the calculations you have to take. I think it is clear. Left hand sides means 10 to the power plus how many digits, and if we want to shift to the decimals to the right hand sides, in that case into 10 to the power how many digits you are shifting minus of that many number of digits. Suppose if it is 1, then it is minus 1, if it is 2, then it is minus 2, something like that. Now, one more thing I am explaining here, that one is known as standard form. Standard form. Standard form. Standard form or scientific form. Scientific form. Standard form or scientific form. Standard form or scientific form, what does it imply? That if we going to denote any particular number by writing the decimals after 1 digits, then that number is known as it is in scientific or in standard form. As for example, say suppose this one 235.867. Suppose in the question paper if it has been written that change this number into its standard form or in scientific form. Means what I have told you, that suppose decimal is here, then in that case what you will have to do, you have to shift the decimal after one place of integer. That is, after one place means decimal should come here. That is, this decimals will have to take a jump to the left hand sides by 2 digits. Then it will be equal to 2.35867. This is known as standard form. Standard form. That is, decimal is coming from here to here. One more example. Suppose if it is something like this, 0.000235867. Randomly I am taking the number. So I am finding the decimal is here. And suppose the same question on this particular number, that change this one in standard or in scientific form. What you will have to do, you have to shift these decimals to the after the 1 digit. After 1 digit means this 0. 0 means it is useless. This one is actually that number. That is, this particular digits, this particular decimals, you have to shift from here to here. That is, you can say that 0002.35867. So I am finding that the decimal is jumping by 4 digits. So into 10 to the power minus 4, it is going to the right hand side, so it is minus 4. Now this 0 having no use, so you may eliminate this 0, so it will be equal to 2.35867 into 10 to the power minus 4. So I am finding that decimal is coming here, so after 1 digit decimal is coming, so you can say that this is in standard form. Now you can say, sir, why not this number, decimal is coming here? Then in that case 0.0023 something will come, and decimal is coming here. Then this is not coming, this is not an integer, it is 0 only. So shifting the decimals here is useless. You have to shift here only. 0 having no value in the integer part. That's why this decimal should shift from here to here by 4 digits. So into 10 to the power minus 4. This is only the procedure to change a number into standard or scientific form. The main concept behind all these things is this one. That if we want to change the decimals to the, if we're going to shift the decimals, or if we're going to take a jump to the left hand sides, then 10 to the power plus number of digits you are taking the jump. And if you're going to shift the decimals to the right hand sides, then it will be into 10 to the power minus right hand sides. How many digits? That many number of power will come. And based on this, these ideas being created. Standard form in scientific form. Because in scientific calculations, always we are taking this type of number, not this type of number. 2 point something. Or after one place of decimals. I have written here wrong here because it is shifting to this side. So into 10 to the power, I forget to write these particular things. It will be into 10 to the power, it is coming here, left hand side, into 10 to the power plus 2. This is standard form. This is standard form, or you can say scientific form. Right? These particular things you have to write. Similarly here also. So this is only the procedures to change the calculations, to change the number into standard or in scientific form. Okay, so based on these ideas, few questions are there in your book. I am going to solve that particular questions one by one. Okay, now from one exercise is here, I am finding that one is exercise 2b. Exercise 2b. Exercise 2b. In this particular question, in this particular exercise, the first questions they are asking you that write each of the following number. One number is there in standard form. One or two questions I am going to solve here from this question number 1. Question number 1. Question number 1, say suppose I am going to solve one question, say suppose 273,000. 2, it is third one. Question number 1, subpart third. 273 followed by 30. A number is there. They are asking you to change this number in standard form. Can you guess that where the decimal is here? Point is here. Point is, decimal is here. So these decimals, these particular decimals, you have to change into the decimal form, and standard form. And I have told you that standard form means the digits, the decimals should come after one place of integer. So if decimal is here, then it will come here. That is 2.73 followed by 3 zeros into 10 to the power. How many digits it is taking a jump? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 10 to the power plus 5. And after the decimal, zeros value is not there. So you can write this one as 2.73 into 10 to the power plus 5, and that will be your answer. Now one more question is there. I am finding, this is question number 6. Question number 1, subpart 6. Question is 345 into 10 to the power plus 5. The question is saying that change the number into standard form. So I am finding that this is the main number and decimal is here. This decimals is here after 5. This decimal should come here. So it will be equal to 3.45 into, decimal is taking a jump by 2 digits to the left hand side, into 10 to the power plus 2. And already 10 to the power plus 5 already is there. Now one simplification is required, 3.45. And here I am finding the bases are equal. Yes, last class I told you that when the bases are equal, in case of multiplication, power should be added. 5 plus 2 is 7. That is 10 to the power plus 7. And that will be your answer. I think it is clear. Now, let us go for the next one. Question number 2. Write each of the following number in usual form. That is question number 2. Number 1, say suppose. And all the numbers it is given here in scientific form. Say suppose one question I am solving here, it's second one. It's second one. It's second one. 6.912 6.912 into 10 to the power 8. So this is, you are finding the decimal is here. After 1 digit the decimal is coming. In that case, what you have to do, you have to change, they are asking you to change the things in usual form. Means decimal should come here. Okay, this is usual form. So in that case, decimal should take a jump to the 3 digits to the right hand side. That is 6912. Decimal is coming here after 3 digits. So into 10 to the power minus 3. Right hand side it is taking a jump. I have told you that if it is taking to the right hand sides or jumping to the right hand sides, then 10 to the power, how many digits it is taking jump? 3 digits. Into 10 to the power minus 3. Already 10 to the power plus 8 already is there. Now simplification is required here. So this one is equal to 6912 into 10 to the power base are equal, power should be added, that is minus 3 plus 8, which is equal to 6912 into 10 to the power plus 5, and that will be your answer. Fine? Well, so now this type of questions you will find in question number 2. Now, based on this, few questions being created here, I am finding that the question number 3. Today more or less exponents chapters supposed to be over, I think so. Question number 3. I'm not going to write on the board, I think all of you are having the book. Question number 3. Question number 3, say suppose, question number 3, third one. Question number 3, third one. Question number 3, third one says, the distance from the earth to the sun is 1496 followed by how many zeros? 3 plus 3, 6, I think 1, 2, 3, 6, 7 or 8. 8. 1496, 1496 followed by 8 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever it is, this much meter. Now the question is, write this number in standard form. So, yes, obviously the physics students will going to say, sir, don't say that this is a number, this is distance between earth and the sun, a very important figure. But as a mathematics student, we are going to say this is simple a number. I want to change this number in standard form. Decimal obviously is here. In that case, we will have to take the shift this particular decimals to here. A long jump, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Most probably it is 8 zeros, what I have counted. Suppose if it is 1 more zeros are there is there or 1 less zero is there, accordingly you have to take the adjustment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zeros and then 3 zeros. 8 plus 3, 11 digits the decimals will going to take jump to the left hand side. So it will be something like this, 1.496 followed by that many number of zeros. After the decimal, zeros value is not there, into 10 to the power, what I have told you, 8 plus 3, 11, plus 11 meter. So this way you can change this number into decimal standard form. Now I think it has been clear that why standard form is required. Because learning this number is little bit difficult. In spite of that, suppose if one going to say the distance between Earth and Sun is 1.496 into 10 to the power 11 meter, I think this is much more comfortable. That's why standard form being developed. Okay? So this way you can change the number into standard form. Sometimes the question may possible to us that decimal is coming to the left hand sides. Change into standard form. So you have to take a jump to the right hand sides into 10 to the power minus that many number of digits. Say as for example, well, I'm going to take a small jump. Suppose my question is here, question number 5. Yes, question number 4 almost is same as that of question number 3. You should try. If you are not getting, you can ask me the solutions. Okay, question number 5. But one thing is there, that your feedback is very much important for me. Only then I can trust that yes, my students are sincere enough and they are going to follow my instructions properly, they are studying the things properly. Your feedback is very much required either in the school websites or my personal WhatsApp number. You just put your comments. Well, now the question is obviously comments not like that of unnecessary comments. The question is write the following standard form. Say suppose the question number 5, it's last question number 6. The question is how many zeros I am finding? 3 plus 3, 6 plus 2, 8. 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This many number of zeros followed by 689. 689. For the sake of our interest, if I am going to say the size of a virus, nowadays lot of things you are listening, virus. Suppose if a scientist going to say the length of the coronavirus is this much millimeter. So learning this particular number is quite been difficult, no? So in that case you have to change that one into standard form. How are you going to change? Decimals is here. I have written the decimal system in a very small way. I think it will not catch my camera. Now I think it is visible. Now these decimals you have to take, I have told you that the decimals should be after 1 digits. That is digits is coming here, not zeros. Should not count the 0 as the digits. So this particular 8 zeros plus 1, 9 zeros. That is 6.89 into 10 to the power 9 digits. It is taking a jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 into 10 to the power minus 9. Suppose the length of the coronavirus is this much millimeter. So in that case it is this much millimeter. I think quite easily you can learn it. 6.89 into 10 to the power minus 9 millimeter. So this is the requirement that the thing should be changed into standard form. That it will help us for taking the calculations or learning the number. Now next question is same type of one question as I told you, that is digits. It is a virus. Now one question is here. Question number 6, second one. 6, second one. The question says that the size of a bacteria, in spite of virus, now it is written bacteria. The size of a bacteria is 0.6 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into 4 meter. This is size of the size of a bacteria. I don't know that which type of bacteria it is. Anyway, so this one it is required to change into standard form. How are you going to change? This decimals is here. These decimals I want to change, I want to save to here. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits jump. That is 4.0 into 10 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter. Now you can say, sir, after the decimals, zeros value is useless as I have told you. So you can write the answer here or don't put the 0 here into 10 to the power minus 7 meter. The size of a bacteria is this much. Now question number 7. Just opposite of question number 2. Write each of the following numbers in usual form. The question is, say suppose question number 7. I think this is the last questions from this exercise. Then our this exponents lessons will supposed to be over. Then afterward one more exercise will come. Okay, from this exercise I am going to solve 1 or 2 questions also. Question number 7 now. Question number 7. Say suppose the question is 1 point, it is fourth. It is 5.673 into 10 to the power minus 4. Okay? So change this number in the usual form. What you have to do here, that first of all shift these decimals to here. That is, it will be equal to, or rather you can say that in the usual form, that is 10 to the power minus 4, no. So these decimals you have to shift to the right hand sides, to the left hand sides by 4 digits. That is 0.12356673 into 10 to the power. 10 to the power, it is taking a jump to the how many digits? By 4 digits to the left hand sides. So 10 to the power to the left hand side, I told you plus 4 into 10 to the power minus 4, which is equal to 0.000567 into 10 to the power plus 4 minus 4, which is equal to 0.000567 into 10 to the power 0, which is equal to 0.000567. 10 to the power 0 is 1, and that will be the answer. I think it is clear. This is usual form. I am going to just explain the things once more. That is this minus 4, that's why I am taking the decimals to the left hand sides by 4 digits. So 1 digit is here and more 3 digits into left hand side means 10 to the power plus 4. So it will be like this, and 10 to the power minus 4 already is there. So this one is equal to this one I have written as it is. Now base are equal, power should be added. Now plus 4 minus 4 becomes 0, and that will be your answer. So this way you can solve the questions from exercise 2B. One thing, most probably I have done a mistake, that one with question number Question number 2, just now it has struck to my mind. Question number 2, the question is 3 point, say suppose the first question, 3.74 into 10 to the power plus 5. So in that case, what we'll have to do, that 374 followed by 5 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And after the 2 digits decimal is coming, so after the 2 digits decimals you have to put here. So it will look something like this, 374 followed by 3 zeros. Answer. Similarly, one more question I am going to solve. What I have told you, I think some mistakes I have done there. Say suppose one more question. This is rectifications, okay? Question number 2, first I have solved. One more question, say suppose 2 sixth one, last one. The question is 1.679 into 10 to the power 9. What you have to do? 1, 6, 7, 9, 10, 9 zeros you have to write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And decimal is coming after 3 digits. So from right hand side count 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. So decimal should come here. So it will be equal to 1, 6, 7, 9. And decimal should come here. You have to leave the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 0.3 zeros. So it will be 1, 6, 7, 9 followed by 1, 6, 7, 9 followed by these zeros only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that will go answer. I think it is clear. By the way, this exercise you have to now cover up. It is quite simple only. Now, 1 or 2 questions I am going to solve from the third exercise 2C. Exercise 2C. Exercise 2C. Suppose the question is, one question randomly I am going to consider, though this type of questions already I have solved during my first class. Suppose question number 8. That is, they are asking you that 4 alternative answers are there, you have to choose the correct answers. Okay, by the way, complete solution will require, so square bracket, then curly bracket, then simple bracket, minus 1 by 2. I think these questions already I have solved, I think so. Power 2, curly bracket close, power minus 2, square bracket close, power minus 1. 4 alternative answers are there. You have to select the correct answers from these 4 alternative answers. Obviously, for getting the correct answer, you have to take the complete calculations. How it will be? It is quite simple, as I told you. First of all, power going to multiply. That is curly bracket, simple bracket, minus half, power 2, curly bracket close. Then minus 2 into minus 1. If you are going to multiply, how much will it be? Minus 2 into minus 1, minus 2 into minus 1, which is equal to minus minus plus 2 ones are 2, so it will be 2. Which is equal to, then curly bracket start, simple bracket start, minus 1 by 2, curly bracket close. Then this power it is equal to multiply 2 to the 4, curly bracket close, which is equal to, it is now looks something like this, 1 by 2 whole power 4. I have told you these things, that if the power is even, then this minus sign will become plus. So 1 by 2 power 4, which is equal to, the power will come on 1 as well as 2. So 1 power 4 is 1 and this is 2 power 4. It is 1 by 60. So that will be your answer. And this one I think is matching with A. Okay? Now one more question, say suppose question number 10. Question number 10. The question says that 2 power, if 2 power x plus 1 plus 10 divide 7 is equal to 6. You have to find the value of x. The question is that how will you find it? So let us start. Since 2 power x plus 1 plus 10, divide means it will come here, is equal to 6. Therefore, 2 power 2x plus 10, now cross multiplication, this 7 is coming here, 6 into 7, which is therefore, because it is an equation line, should start with therefore sign. 2 to the power 2x is equal to 6 7s are 42, and this minus 10 is coming here, minus 10. I am writing that side. So therefore 2 to the power 2x is equal to 42 minus 10 is 32. Therefore 2 to the power 2x is equal to, I think it is 2 to the power 5. Because the base are equal, so power also should be equal. So therefore 2x will be equal to 5. So therefore the value of x is equal to 5 by 2. Let's see if the answer is matching with the alternate answers or not. It is not matching. What the mistakes I have done? Oh, I have written wrong question here. It is 3x. By the way, it is 3x. It is not much mistakes. It is 3x only. It is 3x. By the way, it is 3x. I am going to change it. Try to adjust. It is 3x. It is 3x. But then also, I am going to rectify the process once again. I am going to solve it once again. Sorry. The complete answer questions I have written wrong. 2 to the power 3x minus 1 plus 10 divided by 7 is equal to 6. You have to find the value of x. So therefore 2 to the power 3x minus 1 plus 10 divided by 7 is equal to 6. So therefore 2 to the power 3x minus 1 plus 10 is equal to 6 7s are 42. So therefore 2 to the power 3x minus 1 is equal to 42 minus 10. So therefore 2 to the power 3x minus 1 is equal to 32. So therefore I am writing this side. Therefore 2 to the power 3x minus 1 is equal to 2 to the power 5. Base are equal, so power also are equal. So therefore 3x minus 1 is equal to 5. So therefore 3x is equal to 5 plus 1 is 6. So x is equal to 6 by 3. So therefore x is equal to 2. Let me check if the answer is correct or not. It is correct. It is, the answer is D. So this lesson's been over, exponents, and the next lessons will come as different questions, square root, and by the way, by that time you will have to finish it. Okay, and give me your feedback also. Okay, thank you.